What if most of your goals aren't actually yours? You probably believe they are. You chose them. You work for them. You think about them every day. They feel personal. They feel important. They feel like part of who you are. But the truth is much more uncomfortable. Most people don't choose their desires. They absorb them. They see what other people admire, what other people chase, what other people celebrate. And little by little, they start wanting the same things, not because those things matter to them, but because they have been surrounded by them for so long that they no longer know the difference. It happens so quietly that most people never notice it. You see someone succeed. You see someone get attention. You see someone living a life that looks impressive, and without realizing it, their desire becomes your desire. Their goal becomes your goal. Their definition of success becomes your definition of success. And that is where the mimetic rot begins. It doesn't feel like manipulation. It feels like ambition. It feels like motivation. It feels like inspiration. But there is a difference between being inspired by someone and borrowing their entire direction. At some point, many people stop asking, "What do I want?" and start asking, "What should I want?" That single shift changes everything. Because the moment you start chasing what impresses other people, you slowly lose contact with what matters to you. You start measuring your life against their timeline, their achievements, their status, their expectations. And no matter how much progress you make, it never feels like enough. Because you are playing a game that has no finish line. That is why so many people feel empty even after achieving their goals. They reach the destination, but the satisfaction never arrives. They get the promotion, the money, the recognition, the status, and yet something still feels missing. Because deep down they know the goal never belonged to them. They were chasing approval, not purpose, status, not meaning, appearance, not alignment. And the longer you live this way, the harder it becomes to hear your own voice. Because the world never stops telling you what to want, what to buy, what to become, what to chase next. So how do you escape? Start with a simple question. If nobody could see it, would you still want it? If there were no likes, no status, no recognition, no applause, would you still choose the same path? That question destroys illusions. Because what remains after the audience disappears is often the truth. The most dangerous prison isn't being controlled by other people. It's spending your entire life chasing their dreams. Stop borrowing desires. Stop chasing other people's definitions of success. Reclaim your voice. Reclaim your direction. Reclaim your life. Walk the path of legacy. Stay disciplined.